The term Holy Grail, I agree with some YouTubers that it's a phrase that's used probably far too much. This pin is my holy grail of pins. It never fails me. These iPod, these um, Bluetooths are my holy grail of Bluetooths. The battery always lasts 100 years. But we lose sight a little bit, I think, about the definition for holy grail for comics. I know that when I started collecting comic books, now my days, my holy grail is Amazing Fantasy 15. That is the book I want above all else. If I had to list another few books for holy grails afterwards, it'd probably be Hulk 181, that kind of thing. Or, let's see, Captain America, issue number 4, similar kind of things. Older books of big
But
books. when I first got into collecting, I was Superman all the way. And my favorite era of Superman, before I even realized I was into comic books and what I was reading, was the death, World Without, and reign of Superman. I loved that storyline. I loved it so much. I read those graphic novels in high school. They were fun. And so my first holy grail in comic books, I wanted the Death of Superman number 75, issue Superman number 75. I missed out on a 9.8, I guess, on eBay, because I was just too impatient for the right deal or whatever. I missed out, so I got a 9.6. But I was a little disappointed as the time went on. I wanted that 9.8 in that very important book, that Holy Grail. And so I eventually sold that 9.6, and I upgraded it to I bought it signed, 9.8 signed by Dan Jurgens. I was super stoked, super excited. And then, so I had my Holy Grail. I had him signed by the writer. But what would be really cool is if I got it signed by the artist as well, right? And so there's only two cons I've been to in my career here collecting comics. Fan Expo in Denver, Colorado, and Colorado Springs Comic Con. I've been there at least, I think, 3 times to that one. One year there at Colorado Springs, Brett Breeding was there, who did the artwork. So I took that book, had it cracked by CBCS, signed, and regraded. And he's going like, keep that 9.8, keep that 9.8, keep that 9.8. And it came back 9.8. So Death of Superman, issue number 75. Witness signature, Dan Jurgens, 3/24/2014. Brett Breeding, witness signature, 8/28/2021. Because this was originally CGC 9.8. So I lost the CGC label, but I might have lost that, but I got the better case with CBCS. So now the only thing I need to do is ultimately have this thing reholstered for the new label, potentially. But I'm happy if I never do. With this book. This is my very first Holy Grail. It's double signed. It's the Monument book. The issues of the first die-cut collector's covers of Steel, Superboy, Cyborg Superman, and the Eradicator, and this book were like the first 5 comics I owned. And so it was very important, and I loved having this book. That's the story behind my Holy Grail. I loved it so much. If I had to pick, I'll probably list of the 10 most important books or meaningful book to me in my collection, that book would be on it. Even though the value is not even a tenth of what my early single-digit ASMs are. You know, I could buy this book probably 10 times, maybe slightly less, before I could have spent the same amount of money I spent for my maybe Spider-Man #1 that's coverless. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Happy collecting, everyone. Oh, what is your Holy Grail? Comment down below. What was your first Holy Grail, big Holy Grail, mini Holy Grail, something that you could accomplish this year? Comment down below. What's your Holy Grail? I look forward to seeing your answers. Take care. Happy collecting. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. You know, I love making these videos, and I love your guys' support. So, again, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Happy collecting.